Hey Shooby-Doodlers, how are you doing? Would you like to improve your drawing skills by doing less each day? Would you like to speed up your drawing abilities? Well, you can, and you can do it 1 inch at a time. 1 inch at a time? What is that all about? Let's not talk about it. Let's find out. In my last video, which you can see up here, I was talking to professional illustrator John Shelley about doing 1 inch square drawings. John was doing these little 1 inch square drawings every day and posting them on Instagram with the hashtag 1 inch drawing. In another of my videos recently, I showed you how to cut out and make this template. Put it in your sketchbook and very quickly draw 9 little rectangles. And before you know it, you are filling your sketchbook with hundreds of practice patterns. The 1 inch drawing also needs a template, and this takes you kind of one step ahead from just doing practice drawings to doing tiny little illustrations or studies. Now, why would you want to do a 1 inch drawing? 1 inch drawings are a brilliant way of starting and actually finishing a drawing. Often a blank page is so intimidating that we never actually start the drawing, or if we do, we get so tired filling in a whole page that we never actually finish the drawing. In just a 1 inch square, you are committing to something small that won't take too long, something you can probably finish in your tea break, something even that you could do every day like John Shelley to post to your social media stream. You say they only take 10 minutes, but they take a little longer to think up. They aren't just drawing, there's thought put in them, and there are little jokes and visual tricks. 10 minutes of drawing maybe, you probably spend the rest of the day thinking about what you're going to draw tomorrow.
There are various things that I really sort of fall back on. Some of those kind of work best when you just come up with an idea straight away. You know,
Yeah.
like something that happened here, something in the news, bang, there comes the idea.
Yeah.
But you can't rely on that. So I'd say once a week I will spend an afternoon with my sketchbook, just fiddling around and just coming up with lots of ideas. By the end of that session, I've usually got about 3 or 4 ideas that I thought, okay, I've got a stock reserve of doodly. I can show you my sketchbook.
Yeah, fabulous, look at that.
Just doodly. And sketches haven't always been like just doodly pages, just scribbling generally, coming up with ideas. Just pushing the pen around in some way, just looking on things like Pinterest, looking through art books, just seeing things which key something into my mind. I'm not sort of looking at stuff online to copy it, but as triggers.
The easiest way to do a 1 inch drawing is to make yourself a template. That way you can just put it in your sketchbook and draw yourself a 1 inch square. Having a template and a sketchbook ready means there is no excuse if you're suddenly inspired. Open your sketchbook, draw a quick square, and you are away. So how do we make a template? It helps if you have a set square, and I'm putting my ruler up against the edge of the cardboard, and I'm going to start there, and then I'll start with 0 on the line, and then I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 inches. Again, I'm placing the ruler up against the side, so I can draw 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to mark 3 across there and 3 across there, and while I'm at it I'm going to mark a 1 there and a 2 there. Line the ruler up and draw those there. And if you're not 100% accurate, I don't think anybody's really going to be checking up on you. If you are young or of a nervous disposition, you might like to get someone else to cut this out for you. I am using my trusty Swan Morton scalpel, keeping my fingers at all times behind the blade, and you're always better off doing lots of small cuts rather than one really heavy cut. If you're really pressing hard, then the chances are you're going to slip and the blade will do damage. So always fingers behind the blade. If your fingers are behind the blade, you can't hurt yourself. And then we're going to cut out this little square. So what I shall do is start there, and I'm not going to, and I kind of let go of the pressure when I get to the line at the end. So I know it's digging in there, that's okay. Digging in at that point and kind of letting go of the pressure at the other end. So the important cut is right at the beginning. And then you can go back the other way. And that's kind of okay. And that's just kind of finishing off those little corners, and out it comes. And there you go, you have a 1-inch square template. And what would John Shelley do with that?
So this is a page. Some of these have been redrawn several times. Because they're 1 inches, some of them work, some of them don't. If I was to draw that there, I basically put that, so the width of that determines the space here. So obviously I drew these and I drew these, and then that came this one. Line that up with that, and that gives me rough space. If I haven't achieved anything during the day, doing a 1-inch drawing thinks that I've done something good for that. Usually it can be done in half an hour. I mean, maybe 10 minutes of the drawing, and then, fumbling around with the camera for half an hour.
And now, while I draw you 2 little 1-inch drawings, I will go through 7 benefits of doing 1-inch drawings. 1. They're small, so they won't take too long. 2. They're small, so you won't mind redoing them a few times until you get them right. 3. They're small, so you can easily finish them and get that great feeling of having achieved something in your creative day. 4. Being square, they're the perfect format for Instagram. 5. They're small, so you can build fine motor skills. 6. They're small, so you can build your resilience and stamina by always completing the drawings. And 7. They're small, so you can have 10 minutes of peace, calm, and mindfulness. So, get yourself a sketchbook, make yourself a 1-inch template, and start creating your very own 1-inch drawings. And remember, if you post them on social media, to use the hashtag 1-inch drawing. Thanks for watching, and make sure that you are subscribed to the Shoo Rayner drawing channel, and keep coming back for lots more ideas and stuff about drawing. And in the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.